to you by 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
Only midway through the season, neither team holding up as well as they would have liked. They're being tested.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Filipowski's out there with Nurkic. Then it's Keontae George. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Hendricks in at the small forward. And for Dallas, they've got Christie. Daniel Gafford is out there with Flag. And then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's Ball in at the point. Greg, isn't this a fun time of year, mid-season basketball? From award races to juggling playoff pictures, it's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. Makes the league so much more interesting.
Here's George. Wants to get it to Gafford, and does. And they're pushing it up. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist from Gafford.
He's too strong. If you're going to hit Giannis, make him feel it.
Schroeder passes to Nurkic. Nurkic a screen on Christie. Here's Schroeder, and the rejection by Gafford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Stan, Utah has been all about basketball up until last year. The Jazz, the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
That's good from Ball.
And one of the true showmen in the league, LaMelo Ball, is so much fun to watch. He can do anything with the rock and is always looking to make a highlight reel.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. On offense, here are the Jazz. It's a 3-point game. George in the post. He's covered by Ball. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Over in the corner, Christie. Here we go, all alone. Here's Hendricks. That one's in, his first shot this game. Here's Ball. His last outing, he had 24 points. Christie with the screen on George. Ball kicks to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Filipowski. Giannis, no good. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Schroeder, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Max Christie. That is his first foul of the game. Nurkic finds George. Now Filipowski, covered by Gafford. There's the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, I think they found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's Hendricks. 11-point game his last outing. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
It's good. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Schroeder looking over the floor. Pass to Nurkic. Four on the shot clock. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Schroeder. Christie with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 3. Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
A towering presence. Antetokounmpo uses his size to his advantage down low.
Schroeder. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The shot's good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Jazz trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Here's a look at some of the stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Here's Hendricks. Inside. Here's Filipowski. And the rejection by Gafford. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic. Now here's Williams. Screen by Gafford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Keontae George picks one up. The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
First one falls for. And both free throws good for Williams. So it's the Jazz now. They trail by 7. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Yeah, that was 2 very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
We know Dennis Schroeder is a great pro, Stan, but he might be even better playing internationally.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, and there's a few guys like that. We saw it with Dennis Schroeder, that when they're playing for their country, maybe it's the role they have or the confidence that their teammates and coaching staffs have in them at that level. But Dennis Schroeder takes over when he's playing for Germany.
Mavericks on D, leading by 5. Pass to Hendricks.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
His three-pointers off the mark. Williams against George. Here's Christie. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Christie's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Nurkic with it. 6 points for him. Schroeder passes to Hendricks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Nice looking mid-range shot by George. Such an aggressive scorer.
Now Williams to the wing on the left. It's tipped. And it's time for a look at our rookie leaderboard to see which rookies have been the most dangerous scorers in the league over the last 10 games. Fifth on the list, Cooper Flag.
That's just an impressive scoring run. And guys, I don't think he's done. He's got a lot more where that came from.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Kevin Love's checked in for Nurkic, and it's Collier in for George. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And Utah making a change here.
Walter, number 13.
Mavericks leading by 6. They set the pick. Bounce pass from Williams. Hit his leg. And the ref saying he kicked. The Jazz making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Pass the Flag. And that one, good.
Just a problem inside. Flag just burst through the contact.
Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Washington, he's checked in for Dallas. Rollins comes in for Max Christie. So it's the Mavericks now. 6-point game. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure. And that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Gafford with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Williams passes to Gafford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Mavs?
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
And the first one drops. George Niang, he's checked in for the Jazz. Gafford cans them both.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Williams passes to Rollins. Here's Flag. Dallas moving it around. Shot clock at 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Love.
So much height around Cooper Flag. Just an all-around type of forward. Can guard and play multiple positions. I cannot wait to see his career develop.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have one, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, but team effort. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. On the free throw, no good.
The veteran presence and leadership Love brings to the floor is unmatched.
Here's Flag. He had 13 points in the win against Utah.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Collier. Here's Sensabaugh. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
Yeah, and what the heck were you supposed to do to stop him? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a show.
Jazz trail by 8. Tries the spin move. Pass to Niang. Here's Collier. Covered by Rollins. Launches a 3. And that's collected by Love. Utah's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Sensabaugh. Good on the 13-footer.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And here is Williams. 8 points his last outing. Here's Rollins. Williams. Pass to Washington. Buries it from three-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
and he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And Love has it in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Dallas leading by 9. Washington passes to Williams. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And Love throws it down.
Although Love plays with a lot of finesse, I love seeing him throw it down like that, showing how he can still elevate with the best of them.
Here's Flagg. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. Here's Gafford. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
For 3, Love. Love with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Count it. Good.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Utah calls timeout. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Marshall comes in for Flagg. And it's ball in for Williams. .55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Utah moving it around. Here's Collier, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
What a block. You have to admire Giannis's willingness to challenge shots at the rim.
It's good.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Love outside. With the floater, Marshall with the steal. Here's Sensabaugh. Marshall defending.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
The Jazz shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Now here's Giannis. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Utah.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Here's Collier. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
So, Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
Christie is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Green. Then it's Najee Marshall. And it's Giannis in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now, here's Ball. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Pass to Christie. From deep three-point land. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Jazz shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
An intriguing young talent. George's upside as a scorer is especially enticing.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Collier. Jazz trail by 12. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Schroeder passes to Nurkic. Over onto Kumbo. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Lets the 3 fly. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Dallas leading by 12. Against the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Since joining the league, Giannis has really developed his playmaking. He's become a strong primary ball handler.
Now here's Schroeder. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Christie with it. He's guarded by Schroeder. And Marshall kicks the ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He's about as smart a player as you'll find. LaMelo going to the up fake to earn the trip to the line.
The Mavericks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That's good from Ball. Ball hits them both. Jazz trail by 16. George in the post. He's covered by Ball. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Dallas. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Nurkic. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Jazz have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Nobody near George. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Nurkic against Antetokounmpo. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Outside for George. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And that's now 6 points from Keontae George. Dallas leading by 17. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Giannis a screen on Schroeder. Christie the pass to Giannis. Schroeder against Christie. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Max Christie. That's his third foul of the game. Nurkic kicks to George. To the inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ball dishes to Marshall. Shoots over Filipowski. Misses the jumper.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
George with the ball. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Pass to Filipowski. The 9-foot shot. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Skipped it to perfection, utilizing the hardware.
Mavericks leading by 13. Now Ball. He has 7. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Giannis has got 15.
One of the most dominant scorers in the game today. Antetokounmpo takes pride in putting the offense on his shoulders. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now, here's Ball. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Christie against Schroeder. Pass to Nurkic. Shoots a 3. Christie with the rebound. The Mavericks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Dallas moving the ball around. Ball finds Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Filipowski.
And he gets him with the shot fake. Giannis earns a trip to the line with the oldest trick in the book.
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
That free throw, no good. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. You're looking at the list of the NBA's top shooters from behind the arc for the past month. Max Christie, number 1.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
Williams, he's checked in for Ball. Love's checked in for the Jazz. Pass to Christie. Green with a screen for Christie. The 3. Utah with the rebound. George looking over the floor.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Giannis a screen on George. Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
And that one falls for Williams. The Jazz making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in. And both free throws good for Williams. Jazz trail by 15. And George kicks to Love. Pass to Sensabaugh. Love with the screen on Williams. From the stripe. No good. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Christie against Schroeder. From about 16, Dallas again missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah.
A shifty, unpredictable player. Schroeder understands how to get fouled on a roll.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
It's his first trip to the line. One is off.
Well, what coaches like about Dennis Schroeder is his hustle and his mentality. He's looking to aid the team to elevate your offensive efforts, not to have his own big night.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for A.J. Green. And Rollins subbed in for Christie. And he sinks the second. Mavericks leading by 14. Pass the flag. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Niang. Rebounded by the Jazz. Schroeder outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Monday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Thursday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And that game against Milwaukee, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
That's good from Schroeder. Hits them both. Mavericks leading by 12. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. From deep, Williams. No good that time. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Williams. That's tipped. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Washington. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Here's the break. For the finish, and then Washington with the dunk.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And the Jazz call time here. checked in for the Jazz. Collier comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Jazz trail by 12. Here he goes. Aston Yang. The Jazz working the ball around now. Shoots the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Mavericks leading by 9. Here's Rollins. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Flag. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Here's Filipowski. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. Rollins the pass to Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz trail by 9. Takes the 3. A rebound by Washington. Dallas has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And that one's good. Flag's got 6 points.
And you see the explosiveness of Flag, the athletic ability giving him an edge inside.
From deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams looking around. Back to Washington. Out to the right wing. From the arc. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. To the left side wing. Here's Rollins. Sweet little floater. Rollins got his second bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Collier. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. And now here's a quick peek at the best rookie free throw shooters over the course of the past month. 4th, Cooper Flag.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
Mavericks leading by 11. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Utah. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Even though this is typically considered a moderate time frame to full recovery, he is indeed potentially able to play. So we'll be keeping an eye on him. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Yeah, well, on one hand, I'm sure they're glad to know what's wrong. But on the other hand, that's a serious injury. Best of luck to him in his recovery process.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Collier's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
Rollins the pass to Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Dallas leading by 12. The rebound by the Jazz. Sensabaugh got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Pass to Collier. Buries the long-range jumper. Collier's got a pair of triples in the second now for Utah.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
And so it's Dallas. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here. Like, what's going on? I'm ready. What are we doing here?
We're on now, but don't worry about it. You can sleep behind the desk. Nobody will even notice you're gone. Hey, get him a pillow.
Come on, fellas. We got a job to do. Take it a little seriously, would you?
Bring me a pillow, too.
And time to take it back to that first half now. How about what Giannis Antetokounmpo was doing?
I'll take it one further. When Giannis is this hot offensively, he looks like the best power forward of all time. Apologies to Tim Duncan.
Will you stop it? Let's not go there. Stop it, Kitty.
I said looks like, Shaq.
Stop it, Kitty.
Like.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.